Get ready, because Banter with Richie B Productions is launching an all-new podcast network. 4 shows, 4 hosts, 1 powerhouse of paranormal and cryptid entertainment all week long. Ghost Cats and Cryptids joining the Banter with Richie B podcast network every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join researcher Jean Tewksbury as she dives into the world of mountain lions, the elusive predators known as ghost cats. Jean also explores cryptids, separating fact from folklore and asking the questions others won't. Kick off your week on Tuesdays with the one and only Wojo, host of Home of the Boom. He's diving deep into the world of cryptids, Bigfoot, and the mysteries that shake the woods. Interviews, investigations, and the loudest boom in the cryptid community. Every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Fridays get a little darker and a whole lot prettier. Join Sam from Sam's Pretty Paranormal, where makeup meets the macabre. It's Sam After Dark, spooky storytelling, and her fan favorite segment, Cooking for the Dead. Tune in every Friday from 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for glam, goosebumps, and all things ghoulish. And every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the flagship show returns, Banter with Richie B Live, featuring Richie B and Wojo. From updates to investigations to wild discussions, this is the core of the network. Raw, real, and always unpredictable. Spend your Saturday evenings with the duo that started it all. 4 nights of content, 4 incredible hosts, cryptids, ghosts, glam, stories that will keep you on the edge of your seat. This is the Banter with Richie B Podcast Network. Saturday night, get ready for the weird, the bizarre, and the unexplained. Banter with Richie B is bringing you a special guest you do not want to miss. Joining us is Bigfoot Michigan Rob, YouTube creator, Bigfoot researcher, and the mind behind the popular segment Weird and Bizarre News. Rob dives into strange headlines, unexplained encounters, and the stories that make you stop and say, "What did I just hear?" We're talking Bigfoot, high strangeness, and the kind of bizarre news that only Rob can deliver. February 28th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Banter with Richie B. Don't miss this wild conversation, because when Bigfoot Michigan Rob shows up, things get weird.
With further ado, we are going to start off with what we do, the bizarre news.
Good morning. Welcome to Banter with Richie B Live.
Somewhere beyond the beaten path, beyond the whispers in the woods and the stories around the fire, lurks one of the greatest mysteries of our time, Bigfoot. For decades, legends have echoed through the forests, footprints left behind, sightings that defy logic, and questions that demand answers. But this isn't just folklore. This is a call to investigate, to explore, and to uncover the truth. Banter with Richie B isn't just another show. It's a community, a movement, a hub for genuine research, real conversations, and boots-on-the-ground discovery. Every episode dives deep into evidence, expert interviews, field investigations, and the drive to seek what others say is impossible. If you believe in asking questions, if you're ready to get your boots dirty, and if you think the unknown deserves more than just a passing glance, then follow Banter with Richie B. Stay informed, stay sharp, and maybe, just maybe, be the one who finds the truth hiding in the trees.
I love you, baby Jack. I want you guys to keep climbing. I love you, Mama. Wojo's going to get us out of here because that's what he does.
That's right. Hey, nice meeting you all. Thank you for being on there. And yes, we are home of the boom. Let's go.
Woo! Yes, fire it up. Although, look at my camera's not centered. You see that? See that on air sign right there? It's like not. I had everything all figured out. What the hell happened? I'll fix it in a minute. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Banter Richie B Live. Yes, sir. I just feel so good tonight. I don't know what it is. It's like a new beginning, being worn down and torn down by that other place. I don't know. I just feel so free, man. And I love the prospects of being a little bit more worldwide, a little pushed out more. Before we say hello to everybody on the side and I get my co-host Wojo in here, I want to say hello to the world of X. What's up? My name's Richie B. Oh, yeah. And I'm not quiet. So turn your volumes down. We'll get used to it, one or the other. My mom used to say I was kind of like a fungus. I had to grow on her. You know what I mean? I don't know what that meant as a 6-year-old, but whatever. She was a loving lady, I swear to God. So, hey, check it out, man. We got a lot of good stuff. My boy Kurt W. doing the radio check. If you don't know who I am and you don't know what we're all about as a community, as my co-host, and what goes on where we research, you're on X, you're new, and you don't see this yet, or you're going to see it later, or you're watching it live. I have no idea, man. Just stick around for a little bit. I'm not going to go crazy tonight with a 3-hour session. Don't worry about that. But you will have some of those coming up too. First of all, 9 o'clock tonight, Sam's Pretty Paranormal Podcast. That's what I call it. She calls it whatever the hell she wants. She's the boss. She has her podcast tonight right here on the Banter Richie B Podcast Network. Everything is linked to the YouTube channel. So all you got to do is hit a notify button on my YouTube or her YouTube, and boom, there you go, man. That's the network. That's what we do. We got 4 kick-ass shows. Tomorrow night, I got, as you saw in the promo, BMR's on my show. Bigfoot Michigan Rob's in the house, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to hang out and talk. I love his story, his encounter with Bigfoot. And if you don't know that, we research basically anything, really. But I love Bigfoot. Bigfoot's my dude. So tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern time, Bigfoot Michigan Rob will be right here on the Bigfoot Banter and Richie B podcast. Sunday. Anybody remember that commercial from that mudding place or something? The trucks, they used to yell that out. Ghost Cats and Cryptids with your host, Gene Tewksbury, 6 p.m. Eastern time. She'll be in here to talk with you guys and give you some kind of background, and she's going to talk about ghost cats. If you don't know what a ghost cat is, it's the elusive, like, mountain lion. And what they did was they said that they were extinct up in Maine. Well, she says, nuh-uh. She had an encounter, saw one, boom. And she's an amazing Bigfoot researcher. So you got Bigfoot shows and all kinds of stuff. With Sam, you get all like scary stories and different things that she does while telling those stories. Good stuff, man. Tuesday night is the home of the boom. I just made a kick-ass thumbnail, actually, for our guest, JJ Messenger. That's right. 7 p.m. Eastern time, going on until about 8, 9, 10. I don't know when that show ends. It never ends. I think it's still going, actually. So Tuesday night with Wojo. Wojo's your host, and I'm your co-host. We do a little flip-flop, and we have some fun, man. If you've never been here before, stick around. There's a couple. I am going to pull up some evidence tonight, some visual evidence, and I'm just going to give you guys a quick synopsis of how we go through our evidence. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull a piece up. We're going to zoom in and look around. We're going to put up the weatherman. We're going to do all those types of things, all right? The other thing is tomorrow, you'll see a thumbnail up or a post anyways. I will be directly airing live to X. What do you want? So check that out. So keep an eye out for that. So I'm doing test runs where we're kind of connected now with all the other ones, and then we're going to go directly to X tomorrow, directly. So we'll see how it goes from there, right? Because when you're on Restream and stuff, it's like you're literally you're in a box. and other platforms don't recognize that box. They recognize you, not the box. So there you go. Now you have it. All right, let's get our co-host in. I've spoken long enough. Looks good over on X. Hey, all. Oh, good. Thank you, Curious Cryptid. Yeah, you're all about to get a good dose of our team, too, by the way. Let's see here. Co-host Wojo's in the house.
That's right. Welcome, everybody, to X, and boom! Welcome to the show. Happy Friday to all. Happy Friday to you, Rich. You sound like you're getting better there, brother.
I'm getting there, and then I get kicked back. I'm getting there, then I get kicked back. You know what I mean? So it's just, it's a lingerer, We got a lingerer.
So, like a dance, like,
get away from me. Come here, get away from me. Come here. Sounds like my marriages. Come here, get away from me. Come here, get away from me. Come here, get away from me. Ba, 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 da, ba. I'm loving it. All right. Let's say hi to everybody. I saw some new faces in here. I hope they stuck around long enough because, I was talking too much.
Yeah, welcome to the family, guys.
Welcome to the Curious says she's over on X. And I was checking out the intro on X. It looked pretty cool, man. It was pretty crystal clear.
Awesome.
Pretty crystal clear. Look, the first one in on over here on the Banter Richie Podcast Network tonight, for the very first time airing live on X, is Blazer MT. What the is up with that? Whoa.
Coming in hot. I love it.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
That's right, Jim. In a close second place, we have Elder Medicine Bear Claw. That's right, everybody.
That's hey, Mama. Glad you're feeling better.
Big Henry's here.
Big Henry.
Dahoot.
D-hoot. What's up in the hizzy?
D-hoot. Mary.
Mary, we love you on.
No, that ain't how it goes. Ciao, Gianni. Ciao, my brother. Look at this guy. Now, check this dude out, man. He sent me some of his music that he makes, man, and I'm going to stop promoting his ass big time. And don't tell him, though, okay? He makes some kick-ass music, man. You know what I mean? It reminded me of, like, at the end of Coley's show. Remember when we were dancing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A little bit of techno-ish, a little bit of hip-hop mix.
I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Music, and there's some singing. I'm trying to remember what song I got. But anyways, he composes, he makes them. This guy's a talent. And then he goes, if I may, Gianni, and sends one to Sam and says, I want you to use this for Gene's, one of Gene's intros. So now he's made it, and he made something specifically to say, hey, man, not like, oh, share my stuff out. It wasn't like that. It was like a gift. It was just like a gift. Like, he doesn't even know. I mean, he didn't know I was going to say any of this. Hell, I didn't know I was going to say any of this. What time is it? Yeah, my meds wore off at 6. We're screwed. Yeah. I love it. Big Andy's in the house. What's up, BD in the A?
Big Andy. Boom.
Can we just start calling him Bidet?
Leroy.
That was fucking too funny.
Oh, God.
That was so funny. So we have a meeting last night because there's this clown running around telling lies. Anyways, so I won't get into it because I'm in a good spot right now. Yeah. I had a lot of prayer and meditation. We'll see how it goes. What am I hearing an echo from? Did you have something on? No?
Nope.
Okay. So we're me, Andy, and Wojo were having a meeting last night. And excuse me, the lobby that we're in absolutely sucks. So I kick everybody out. I blow up the lobby. I have an echo, and it's going to drive me nuts. You got your headphones in, right?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, do I have another screen up somewhere? Hang on. If you're not familiar with my show, I'm the old guy trying to figure things out like a young man. So we're hanging out. I throw everybody out. We come back in. So when Andy came in, he had his nickname as Barry. Barry is a long story about the Ovulus during an investigation. We feel that the Ovulus gave him the name Barry. So there you go. Wrapped up. Yeah. So we all get kicked out. I come in. My name's Barry's little brother Barrett. That's what I put on my name. I look over as I'm coming in. Wojo has his name as Gary. So I start dying laughing. And then Andy's the last one back into the lobby, and he changed his name to Leroy. We all thought the same thing.
This is what we do, guys. I mean, we just laugh. I mean, that's what. Hey, listen.
I was
just
dead,
love
bro.
of the world, man.
It was
that was
funny as
awesome.
Shit. This thing is not cooperating with me. Is everybody still here? Jeez. Oh, you know what? I got it now. Hey, Sam. Sam's in the house.
Hey, Sam.
Curious Cryptid. And
Double C.
Yeah, Winston Wildman Research.
Double J. My guest for next week.
Yep. I mentioned that we were going to be on, and I just sent him over his thumbnail. Maybe I'll pop it up on the screen. You guys can check out the thumbnail.
We're just coming up with some good stuff, man. I'll tell you, I'm very impressed.
I'm learning. I got to be honest with you. You know, my whole family's just nothing but artists, singers, poets, dancers, choreographers, and I can dance, by the way. Actually, I told that story about the Paula Abdul thing, but anyway, that's a whole different story. I can do that, but I can't draw a stick person. You know what I mean? One day I picked up when I got clean and sober in 1997. So I picked up a hobby, photography. It was like the light came on with the artistic eye. The pictures I was taking, the angles I would see, and the vision of it, I was like, holy shit, this is what they do. You know, like before they draw something, they see it. Well, then I got into power washing where you say, oh, you wash houses. Well, I turned it into refurbishing wooden shingles, wooden benches, anything wood I can absolutely make insane with 3,000 PSIs of water. Fact. So, a matter of fact, I have a new website I'm building. You guys will be seeing soon. Now, never enough social media from this guy. But, so now I went to Sam and I was like, hey, what do I do here? She was like, yeah, do this, do that, do that. I go, oh, okay, click. And then that was it. And now it takes me a long time. For one, I'm a perfectionist. The OCD of an artist is brutal. So the good thing is mostly with digital, you can erase it and do something different. So sometimes I'm sitting there like this, you know, and I'm like, too many squares. And then I go back, I go, too many letters. It's just, it's just a game. So, but it was an honor and a privilege to make them because I try to think of the person, right? Like the message. So like JJ Message. So the name of his title is JJ, the Chosen Messenger. That's the name of that title. Well, what's in the background? Of the
Dreamcatcher.
The Dreamcatcher. And what is that to me? It was at the edge of my property. That was a message. So I try to blend that in to what I'm making. And it's just so much fun. Yeah. So thank you for the compliment. What's up, Kurt W?
Secret Squirrel. Boom. What's going on, brother?
Unsecure signal. That don't sound good, Jim. Well, I got to tell you, Bob, my signal is unsecured. I like the name, though. And I like the...
I know. Thank you for being on here, Secure. Unsecure.
Well, thank you, whoever you might be, Masked Marvel. Carl is here. What's up, Carl? Mike Gray. Mike Gray. Captain Carl and Mike Gray. Sorry, I'm very happy.
Mike Gray. What's up there, brother?
I just feel free of the bullshit I went through for almost 2 years building that other place. You know, up till 1, 2 in the morning, I got carpal tunnel in my thumb from posting things, trying to do the right thing and live by their rules. Then they take a big old dookie on me. Dookie. Oh, sorry. Dave Lester's in the house. Hello, Dave Lester.
And for everybody, it was David's birthday yesterday. Happy belated birthday.
It was Dave Lester's birthday. That's right. And you know what we do on the Banter with Richie B podcast network when it's somebody's birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday, David Lester.
Dave
1 day
Lester.
late because we're guys and we don't keep things on our calendar like women do.
Oh, boy.
Happy birthday.
Birthday to you.
Gianni, how was that?
That away, Dave.
Gianni, can you make some background music for that, please?
Yeah. Dave, not all just seasoned. Yeah.
Oh, is Dave all right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, William Nighthawk is here. Richie doesn't trust technology of streaming services. No, I don't, and rightfully so, I might add.
Thanks, William. Great to see William on here.
It friggin' got up to 87 here today, D-Hoot says. D-Hoot?
Oh.
D-Hoot. I love you, but D-Hoot. All right, I am waiting for it to get warm here in North Carolina, and it ain't going to happen. Not yet.
No.
No, tomorrow's gonna be nice there. I'm lurking for a bit. Sorry, this just came to me. Some deer hunters and bear hunters use
We're having like a warm front, 40 degrees.
Yeah, right. Horror History and Haunting, Street 3306. Welcome.
Hey, Christina. Welcome. Great to see you.
Christina.
She was the show just the other day. Sam was on there. Gianni. I never knew about this, and Gene Tewksbury was on there.
Oh, yeah.
On her show.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
her
right.
name's Christina.
Yeah, I am Bigfoot Banter with Richie B. Welcome.
And she does she does a perfect Sam too. When she reads Sam's
she does it.
comments,
And no. She does a perfect me. She does a perfect me. The only difference between you and I, Christina, is I don't read the emoji faces. I thought that was a killer touch, right? Right? She narrates.
Purple wave, pink, yellow. Yeah, what? I'm like, what the hell is that?
She goes, laughy face.
yeah. So, laughy face. I'm like, oh wow, this is
like, what
great.
is going on? I love it. Love the energy. Good job. Us high energy people with tons of ADHD need to stick together and unite. So I'm glad you did that. Let's get her link up, Sam, please. 17 viewers over on X, Richie. Oh, wow. Well, welcome, X viewers. You guys, if you sit in the background, that's fine. We don't pressure anybody. If you're into cryptids and aliens and all kinds of crazy, weird shit, this is the show, man, because we don't just like, oh, look what I found. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. And I'm not shitting on anybody that does any kind of like book research or anything like that. We are not books, as they used to say. We actually do a lot of boots on the ground lives, and we're going to be coming live to X in the woods, on the phone. You guys can come out with us. You can get used to our style. You can listen for things. You can see things. It's going to be live on the phone in the woods, walking around, researching. And we've been hitting this research area for 2 years straight come April-ish. 1, 2, 3 times a week. And the things that happen in those woods will blow your mind. Will blow your mind. I'm gonna hope X keeps me on the air because YouTube couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle what I'll show it to you tonight, as a matter of fact. So stick around. We got Sam's show, in a while. I don't want to take up all the time. Hey, Tyler, man, listen. Excuse me. You know what's funny? I know what 420 is because you're into the ganja. What's the 22 for? At your name, it says Tyler 42022. I don't know if any. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, Hail Mary, bitches. I don't know if you're aware. That's the exact date of Jack passing. Exact date.
Yeah, Tyler. Yeah.
Exact date.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cool. Like how, just a lot of people don't know your story, but 420 is a special special date for Richie, and but along this journey, the date's been following us everywhere, and it's all
my god, it's crazy. And I don't even smoke weed. You eat an occasional brownie by accident, but is that too soon?
That was a hard
Ricky, you're not out there, are you, bro? I don't want no problems here. I don't want no problems here. Nobody rides for free. Thank you very much for that, Christina. We have, I have a kick-ass producer. My executive producer, Sam, from Sam's Pretty Paranormal, Sam's Pretty Productions, and Sam's Pretty Paranormal Podcast. Sam After Doc. Sam everything. She's amazing, and now I'm learning some stuff. So I'm very excited about this opportunities in life that are going to be coming to me. No doubt, man. Happy birthday to you, David Johnny said. Pay attention. Not old, just seasoned. Oh, yeah. Seasoned for the spigot. All right. I see everybody. I need more coffee. Thanks, everyone. I bet you do at that age, sir. Sorry. Was that out loud? Hey, Gene Tewksbury, the host. Ghost Cat.
What the hell, Gene?
All right. Let's make sure I didn't miss anybody. And then we're going to get on with some chit chat. We're going to get on with some evidence. We're going to hang out for a little while. We're going to show X what we do around here.
What's going on, Graham?
Let's see. Oh, there it is. Is this horror, history, and hauntings? Yeah, that's Christina, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you saw Graham? I didn't get down there yet. I see Kelly Porter, though. A lot of good friends in here tonight. Thank you guys for stopping by. Mike Gray with his aliens. Stop it, Michael. You got, we're a lot of fun. We are a lot of fun. And the best part about it is, Christina, nobody knows that I'm not wearing any pants right now. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Fresh buck right here in front of the world, and nobody knows. And that's the beautiful part about it. It's mystery.
Oh, is that all you're going to talk about?
Except for that one time I forgot and I stood up. But anyway, that's nothing. Yeah, good. Williams just started lives on X. Well, get that link out there, bro. You're part of the family. Let's go. Sorry you don't do X. I'm sorry. It's funny that you say that. Let me have this little discussion as we say hi. Graham, good to see you, man. Stick around for the hair fly. It's coming. We all get caught up in, and this ain't directed to you, Christine. I had this discussion today, and you just triggered it, but not in that way. We all get caught up on these platforms, right? And these platforms lie to us, right? They tell us stories, they bullshit, they propagandize all this fucking crap that they want you to believe. And I'm not getting nothing political, so don't do that on my page, my channel. I'll boot you right off. This is not political. This is between you and I as human beings discussing without, the man listening or the woman, however you want to look at it. So don't go on a rant on my channel, because no matter who you are, I can't have you here. I just don't do that shit. So listen, we have these platforms presented to us. Yes, they manipulate and play their games. I've been a firsthand victim of that. But don't be fooled at what's behind the screen on who owns what and what side you're on and all this bullshit. Don't be fooled by that. Use the platform for what you want to use it for as long as you can, for you. That's it. That's it. You could come into any one of these platforms, have no picture, your name could be Bob, and you have 2 friends in one post. That's it. Nobody needs to know who you are ever. So don't worry about supporting like who owns these platforms or anything, because you're not. What are you doing? You're one subscriber out of millions. You leaving it doesn't hurt them or affect them. They're not going to run one less commercial because their sub numbers are down, because that's how they get paid, right? They go buy their subs, show their values for the ads, and that's how they get their worth. So don't play that game, because when you play that game, you hurt your peers. You hurt all of us. You're hurting us, not them. So mix and mingle and have fun with it. If it's a platform you don't think is technically good or whatever, sure, that's different. Doesn't offer you this, doesn't offer you that. Great, makes sense. But I've had the conversation since going over to X. I'm still on YouTube, but it's just not my primary. I'm on all of them because they've presented them to me, and damn right, I'm going to use them. So too bad. And I don't like anybody. You know what I mean? Except my community. I love you guys. So let's get that out of our heads and help each other out. And don't worry about these conglomerate pigs who don't even know your name. All right? Moving on now. Wow, really? I had no idea. Also, just put the 22 as a random number. That's so cool, dude.
Yeah.
YouTube is terrible anymore in the parent. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, YouTube has definitely gone off the rails. Melissa is here.
Hey, Melissa.
Fresh book. Yeah, that was a good one, right? Yeah. Yeah, girl. Yes, exactly. We don't put up with none of that shit. I got D-Hoot here, who's the fastest trigger in the mod world. Sam is a very close second. She's honed her skills, but in Sam's defense, there's always a child around too. So it's a little bit, you get a little delayed sometimes, when it comes to the kids, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, use Rumble for questionable podcast. Yeah.
Oh, William. Oh, I'm sorry, William. Post up on your link too, pal. Because great guy, great dude, very knowledgeable guy.
Thank you, Welder, for that. X was always so talked, and I'm sure, I don't know, it's the first time I've ever been on. I'm not gonna act like I know anything, but that's, moderators, will handle all that stuff, or I'll handle it. I don't care. We've had days where we had one day, one really big, we had a lot of big days, too. Put it this way, we have a bunch of live investigations that were up over 10,000 views. One of them was 13, almost 5 now. and it was chaos. And I felt bad because the moderators were like, it was like they were at work doing a shift. You know what I mean? I felt horrible. But yeah, anything and everything can be toxic. YouTube has not been, like friendly. I mean, I've had people come in and say some horrible, heinous things. I've had so many hackers on YouTube. Kick them out, they come back. Kick them out, they come back. Kick them out, they come back. That is someone who hacks. So I wasn't impressed with YouTube's technology, to be quite honest with you. And Google owns YouTube. I mean, they know more about us than anybody. Google knows that. It's a search engine. They know everything you search for. Everything. And they've had some questions when they talk about me. I can promise you that. Yes, sir. Why does he want everything to vibrate? Doesn't make sense. Well, it does to me. Well, hello, Y. Hello to you too, X. Oh,
hey, Lightning.
That sounded bad. Hello, my ex.
No.
Why? But yeah, we don't have that here. We don't have that here. And Sam, put up your link, please, for the 9:00 show. Get everybody in here and give them a little something of what you're talking about, because we're gonna have a little talk, and then we're gonna pull. I'm gonna try to look deep into the archives, Woj, and see what I can find to pull up right now. Like right now here on the air.
Oh, like, this is deep tracks.
I have nothing. I have nothing planned. This is an introduction to X. That is it. And I said, what am I going to do? And I'm like, I don't even care. I'm going to go have some fun. I'm going to hang out with my people. We're going to promote Sam and whoever else wants promotion, and we're going to all be together. And I was in a right mind, because when I woke up this morning, based off of the bullshit from last night, I was somewhere else. I was a little kooky. I got to be honest with you. I wasn't happy. I was being fun. Oh yeah, I got that. Yep. Because I brought up the X thing. Who's the Z? XYZ. Why did it always? Everybody know? There's a trivia. Some people might know. I'm gonna guess D Hoot would know this. D Hoot, why did it have the XYZ on your zippers as kids? I don't know if it's still there. The letters were XYZ, and they were on a zipper. On the front zipper. I don't know if there was back zippers. Google will probably tell you I ordered a few of those. But anyways, yeah, that's right, Jim. Back to you, Bob. So we do things a little bit differently around here. One thing that we do, monetization and all that. We had it on YouTube and all that, but we kind of fanned out from that because we do a lot of research. We're in the woods a lot. Right now, we're down to about 3 feet of snow, right? Cuz on zipper? Cuz on zipper. Is that what it meant? But there's not an O in there. Or see, wait, what? Do you not know because you never wear pants, Richie? That's a very...
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, Carlozzi's in the house.
Hey,
it's a Carlozzi. Well, thank you for showing up and bringing that up immediately. No, I already did that. Examine your zipper pretty damn quickly. What? XYPDQ now? Jeez, God, Lord. No pants, no zippers. You got that right, Carlozzi. I'm not a fan of pants. I got to be honest with you. I'm still trying to find out the laws for the wildlife refuge near me. Here goes Tyler talking to Tyler. I have no idea. I was going to say something well, feel free to say something inappropriate. We're all adults. It's an over 18 channel. I don't know what to say. People get mad. Sorry. Read the fine letters. I had, oh my God, stupid cough I got going. Sucks. Let's see. I had, I gotta find it. I had something set up for Carlozzi's event, and now I don't know exactly where it is. That's awesome, Richard. Richard, that is awesome. What a dumbass. All right, so we do a couple things different. So we have a nice merch store that we do. Merchandise is awesome. I love it. We actually have a little video I'll play for you right now. You can check out the merch real quick. And like I said, we're going to get into some evidence breakdown. We're going to look at some stuff. I might just pull up a bunch of structures and stuff because everybody's so queasy when it comes to oh my God, he's into structures. Structures are not scientific. Well, I wanted to introduce myself correctly. You know what I mean? I call the logo. Nobody has an answer. Now I got to go look it up. Really? You guys, man. You know,
I thought someone at least would Google it.
I thought D-Hood had that all day, bro. D-Hood was my pick. He was my pick, dude. Why are the letters X, Y, Z on zippers? Here we go. The letters frequently found on zippers actually YKK and XYZ, which stands for Yoshida Kogo Kashiwaka. This translates to Yoshida Company Limited, a Japanese manufacturer founded in 1934 that produces roughly half of the world's zippers. Where else you got to learn that? Huh? Christina, you got that on your podcast, do you? Huh? No. I'll let you borrow it, though. We'll talk after.
No, probably on our next podcast will be buttons. Buttons. Let's talk buttons.
And then the confusion that was actually slang acronym used as a subtle reminder to examine your zipper. That's the one I heard when I was young. Examine your zipper. What's up, Mooncat? Examine your zipper. Yep, but it's actually named. Imagine that they have over half of the world's zippers they make.
Hey, Levon.
Right?
Thank you for being on here.
Hello, Levon. I don't see her, Levon. Where's Levon?
It's PA cryptid search team.
There it is. I didn't see her come in. I had to scroll up. Watching Elders Live that I missed. Saw the alarm for you guys. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. What did D-Hoot say we haven't heard in a long time? Did I miss the profanity?
She refrained.
Oh, yeah.
But Dave Lester's got a question for you. My question is, why would anybody be looking at zippers? I know. It's like, it's shiny. I don't know.
Mind your business, Dave.
Hey, nice zipper, Dave.
Nice zipper, Dave. Shut up, zipper head. No, I know. It's something that has eluded my older man brain. You know what I mean? So, anyways, so we have a cool merch store. I'm going to play a quick video for that, and then we're going to get into some evidence. We also take researcher funding and donations as well. And we have changed up our style of play because, we don't want to play. We don't want to play the other way. So you can get us on Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. Everything goes to what you see here. And, of course, the research out in the boots on the ground out in the wood. The place is nuts. If you've never been there before with us, please, please, please. You can hit the notify button on YouTube if that's where you are. Or whatever the hell they do on X. You can do that, too. You are going to be in for a treat. We have a gift and chair that we utilize on a regular basis. We have recordings that are historic, that are slowly coming together. I'm in works. What is in the works? Excuse me, is I'm putting a group of people that have researched for a long time, because I don't use the word experts. People that have researched for a long time. I want them to come into the Backstage Restream studio as a recording, mainly just so I can remember what they say. And then maybe someday that'll be cut up possibly and put into the documentary down the road. And I want to play the recordings in its entirety. So probably it'd be a 2-part session. Do a couple hours here, because we have tons of hours of recordings. And they're mind blowing. What was the challenge I just heard? What challenge? I didn't challenge anything.
No, probably when I said buttons. She'll probably come back on her show talking about buttons while we're talking about zippers.
There's a poncho sighting in here. I'm on my cell phone at base camp. It's nice out. Campfire burning.
Hey, poncho.
Badass right there, man. That's where I want to be. But, there's 3 feet of freaking snow. They do everything on
I drove by.
Everything.
It's bad.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. To log the fire or to not log the fire should never be a question. Always log the fire.
Log the fire.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys. So what we have too, we have Banter with Richie B Podcast Network. So what we do is we have 4 shows all together as of right now. We think about adding one, but we'll see. I kind of like the structure, let's say, that we have. The 4 shows that I listed: my show, Wojo's show, Gene Tewksbury's show, and Sam's show. And what we do is we all link together. We link to the YouTubes and share the channels. You can see I got Sam's channel being shared right now, and then what I do is I keep the restream here, and then everybody jumps in and uses the restream. I mean, it's $50 a month. You know what I mean? It's not, it's cheap, but it's not cheap. But so I figured that would be a good way. One day I worked that up in my head that if we all did that, we could all kind of save and do what we love. So that's when you see, I tell you that because that's when you see a Venmo or Cash App or, something like that up on the screen. Those are the types of things that it's helping. So just so you know, I don't usually like to explain myself, but there it is.
Yes, we're keeping YouTube, but
yes,
but we're going to be on X for X on our lives.
Yep. I haven't really posted any shorts on there. I don't plan to either. So it'll be lives and not the lives. The lives will be podcasts and some videos and maybe upload stuff. I'll probably do some upload interviews that I've been wanting to do that I see everybody actually likes, which is so weird to me. I'm a visual guy, You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a visual guy. I like visual stuff, visual evidence, visual research. Just to listen to somebody, talk. And sometimes, don't get me wrong, sometimes I do listen to podcasts and I relax, like a radio, when you're at work or something. It's great. But if I had the choice to look at evidence on like a 7-foot by 8-foot screen, or on here on a shared screen where you can zoom in and look inside of print or something, I would pick that every time. I don't understand it. And on top of that, you've got these people out there that are they want to be something. I don't know what it is, whether it's famous or not. And I don't want to shit anybody, but there are people out there that are scumbags that lie. Let's just say it like it is. And they grab pieces of these stories that they hear and they put it and make it their own story, and it's like they want to be a witnesser or knower. Yeah, they want to be a knower one day when they grow up. And sometimes I can hear them. I'm like, oh boy, you know what I mean? Like you kind of know, but 90%, I believe and listen to and take it with a grain of salt. Right. Oh, thank you very much, Elda. Yeah. Elda's a big supporter of ours. She's amazing.
Oh, huge.
Yep. We love you so much. And I'm glad to see her out in the car, driving around, getting around and stuff after surgery and all that. So I'm really happy. Yeah. Hit that like button, man. Or the hot button on X. Yeah, it pushes out a little bit. So anyway, it's easy to tell if someone's bullshitting you in face to face, right, Wojo? I mean, think about it, right?
Yeah.
He goes, y'all blasting out my loudspeakers at base camp. Let's hear some noise.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, if you have a lot of people around you and you do have loudspeakers, I'll give you an Ohio howl. How's that?
Uh-oh. You got really right now? Let's see if he wants that first.
Yeah, that's up to Poncho. He really does have people around him.
Yeah, let's do this. That's right, Jim. We're over here at Poncho Radio. We're over here at base camp. That's right. Throw another log on that fire. We're about to get down and crazy with any crypt that comes about. Back to you, Wojo.
Yeah.
Maybe invite some people in. How about a whoop?
Yeah.
There we go. Now Bigfoot's going to come in and slap him. So yeah. So
go ahead.
No, after you.
No, I was going to say is Poncho, when you're ready, we'll do it. But until then, keep going, Rich.
Yeah, because that's something that you have to get permission. You should have somebody sign off on that thing.
Yeah.
Seriously, I remember one time you did it in the woods, and I heard Bigfoot yell back, "Shut up!" Remember that?
He's like, can you keep it down over here?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, there you go, Levon. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, like if I may indulge a little bit. There's this clown last night on a very big podcast, very big, very popular, and he's telling his story. And the strange thing is, I don't know, he doesn't think we listen or not. I have no idea. He actually was telling a story when he was researching with us, like on this national, big international podcast. Like he's telling his story, like fooling a very famous person. And I'm over here going, oh my God. Like he was so full of shit. So full of shit. And then I got a little disturbed because he started talking about our research area, kind of landmarks too. Then I shot him a text. But still, anyways, that's neither here nor there. So all these other people, I learned such a lesson about how amazing and truthful he is. Oh my God, he's telling the truth. That's awesome. And I'm sitting there going, oh my God. I'm like, no, he's not. No, he's not. You know what I mean? I didn't say nothing like that, but I mean, I might have taken a few pokes, but that's beside the point. But if you're gonna go out there and lie, hang on, Poncho wants you to do it. If you're gonna first of all, if you're gonna go out there and lie, I don't care that you're lying. I will just laugh at you amongst my friends because we were all there and none of that happened. That's bullshit. Don't go giving up other researchers' areas. There is local people listening. One lady figured out whereabouts it was. She said it.
Yep.
She said it, and I was not happy with that. That's not fair. That ain't about me. I don't own that land. We all know why. If you're a true researcher and you have a connection, right, with, say, Bigfoot or Sasquatch, Satunga, whatever name you want to use, you have that connection with them and you've worked hard. You don't want them being inundated with assholes like that, right? Because he's not a researcher. Not a researcher. Zero.
No.
As a matter of fact, every story he told, he actually told 2 stories on 2 very big podcasts. Both of them were different about our research area. Both of them were different stories. I'm like, I don't know why people don't compare these two. They can't, I may or may not have posted the link. I don't remember. Anyways, it was late. So you don't want to be giving that up for that reason. It's not about me or anybody. It's about them. It's about their habitat. Don't do that shit, man. There's no need for that, for you to get a few pats on the back because you have something underlined and that's bothering you, which is what really pisses me off because the person was being picked on at work about this subject. A friend of mine that I know since kindergarten says, hey, can you help this kid out? Yeah, I helped him. And I talked to him about personal life and stuff. Like, hey, you need someone to talk to, man? I'm here for you, bro. Call me up at 12, 1 in the morning, drinking, And I was there for the dude. And then to have him do that and make himself like the big researcher and like he knew all this stuff. But if you listen to his story, every one of these events that happen, it's already happened on a podcast story. Like, I don't know why nobody puts that together. It was everything everybody's already told. Nothing unique. And I was just like, oh, so that's my purpose of why I love the visuals. I love visual podcasts. I can see things. I can see your eyes. I can trust you. I can build a friendship with you. And that's what we've done in our community is build trust and friendships with everybody. A lot of people that watch our shows, we love them. They're like family to us, and we've had a few, fall off the wayside, you know what I mean? Fall to the wayside. And, it didn't work out. It didn't click or something happened. And it was a disagreement. I don't wish them anything bad. Not at all. They didn't harm me in that manner. They didn't go on a international podcast and talk about our location. That's, they didn't do that. So anyways, that's why I like the visual podcast. Wojo, pretend we're in Ohio.
Again, Rich,
what?
But then again, why do we need to lie to be part of something? To be part of a bigger community, like what he just pulled. Being a liar, you're gonna fall flat in your face.
Eventually it is. And like I
already
said to him, I said to him in all fairness, trying to protect the kid again. You know how I am. Obviously, I'm too kind because I got shit on again. Mm-hmm. I said, yo, bro, just a reminder. I have the YouTube live video of that investigation, basically, right here, ready to press send. So I don't want to shit on you, verbatim. That's what I said. So if you could please leave the investigations with us out of your little stories, that would be awesome. Because I don't want to press send. Because if I press send, the host and everybody's going to know that you are a fake fraud liar with nothing. You know what I mean? And if there's something bothering, go get some therapy, man. I wish you well on the inside more than anything. Trust me, I truly do. Physically, on the outside, I wasn't wishing him much health last night. But today, I've meditated. I've had a little, coming to Jesus. A little bit of Richie spirituality, calm, Husa, talked to Jack, talked to my mom up in heaven, and said, you know what? I'm not going to take the high road because this ain't the high road, by the way. I'm on a level playing field with him, and I'm telling you that dude was full of shit, and I have YouTube Live to prove it. Period. End of discussion. Matter of fact, I have a text from him saying he was going to apologize for the bullshit he pulled on the first podcast, and that he was shit faced. So I have that as well. I sent him that screenshot. So I said, let's just leave us out of it going forward. That's all. That's all I asked. That's not a lot. A lot of people would be out of their damn brains, but nope, not me. I'm just like, yo, bro. But
last thing I will say, last thing about him, Rich.
Yeah.
No wonder why they throw rocks at you, because you are a pompous liar and you're a donkey.
Yep.
So grow up.
Okay. Yep. What, can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Right there, bro. Right there. All right, let's go. Give me the howl.
All right, get a timer. Boom. That was my small. That was my like short one.
Yeah, that was your in the house one.
Oh, my dog just like scampering away. She just jumped up and like, what the F just happened?
Yeah.
Sorry, babe.
Good job, Walt. There you go. Dude, can you imagine what that look if anybody's around him right now?
Yeah, I know. All of a sudden there's a knock at the door.
Yep.
It's the big guy. What do you want?
Yep. Yep. And we did that up at Charmin Fair, and they said he lost.
Oh, I couldn't believe it.
Yep.
Mine must have lasted nearly a minute.
That was crazy, that one. That kept going. It kept going.
I mean, this is the first time I did it sitting down. I always stand up.
Yeah, and don't stand behind him when he does it, because that's where he gets the air from. You don't want none of
that. Sucking in good air, releasing bad air.
Oh, yeah. I lost a sneaker one time. His neighbors are probably like, what the hell? That's funny. So that's what we do. As you can see, Venmo's down there. I'll put up Cash App now. And there you go. So never expected, always appreciated, right? That's the way I like to say it. A lot of people do that in here because this stuff costs money. It costs a lot of money. And if you don't know, I have 83 kids, okay? And 2 ex-wives. So, no, I need it out. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really even pay my ex-wives. That's a good thing. Yeah. It's not even like that. It's not even like that. Isn't that like a cliche saying? Like people say shit like that all the time.
The cliche.
Oh, I have 2 ex-wives. I'm like, why? Do they cost you money or something? Well, yeah, you got to pay alimony. I'm like, what is wrong with you, bro? I would have went in there in a fig leaf before I paid anybody anything. We're all adults. Handle your business. Everybody's working all the time. Both sides, women, men, everybody's equal. Just I shouldn't support you. You shouldn't support me. That's the bottom line. Second wife, don't get me wrong, I get child support for our son, but that's the right thing to do because I have kids too that I paid child support for forever. So, that's different. That ain't paying her directly, right? So anyways, but yeah, and I have that fig leaf on handy in the closet. So if anybody, needs anything, let me know on how I get out of those jams. I've been married 3 times already. Oh shit! And you're a young lady.
What is going on?
Well, D-Hoot, I would love nothing more than that. And like I said, it's it's actually safer than where you are, to be honest. If we're thinking in that type of mentality, that's all. And we can't live without you. We can't live without you, D-Hoot.
Oh, absolutely, D-Hoot. We love you. I mean, like I said, your streak still continues, by the way. So
yeah,
like I said,
so hit those like buttons.
How much you mean?
Yeah, and slap the hearts. Slap the hearts. Heart slapper. How was that? Pretty good. I just made that up for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would break my heart. Honestly, I mean that. Eye to eye. I mean
break our heart.
Yeah,
big
whatever.
Time.
Fuck him. Listen to you. Me and you. Hey, I saw that. You got an itchy eye again, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, both eyes were itchy.
It's usually the nose. Like you always catch me scratch the nose.
All right. Let's do the video. While the video's playing, I'm gonna look for some evidence. Let's get rolling because Sam has a show at 9, and we don't want to get in trouble with the big exec.
Yeah. Let's go.
And I'll make it quick, like a sample of one and then a sample of the wall. And then we'll do that. All right. I did. That is great. All right. Where am I? Oh yeah. I am here. Where are you? I don't know. Underwear. All right, here we go. I can hear you. Go. There you have it. That is made by our executive producer. Everybody can hear me all right? Yeah. It's funny because I heard us during the video. Our executive producer, Sam from Sam's Pretty Paranormal. She also owns Sam's Pretty Sam's Pretty Productions. Any digital needs that you have for your podcast, your family event, anything at all, personal, business-wise, you can reach out to Sam. Very easy to get a hold of. Find one of us, find her. And she will absolutely hook you up, man. All these videos she makes amazing thumbnails, things like that. So, unbelievable talent. A gift.
I just want to do a shout out for Shen Valgirl on X right now. It's her first time in here, so welcome.
No, that's Melissa.
She's logged in.
That's Melissa, ain't it?
Is it?
I don't know. I can't tell. It kind of looked like Melissa.
Shen Valgirl?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to look into that. Yeah, I think I'm going to look into that. Mouthbogs, what's up? You need your deck power washed? Oh, I'll come down. Is it a big old deck? Call me. Yeah, whatever you need, man. Hookin' Good Creations by Tina C. Well, hello. Hookin' Good. I'd like an explanation for that, to be quite honest with you. Well, that's right, Jim. No, seriously. What are we making? I'm Italian. I like to eat stuff.
Hooking Good Creations. Well, welcome. Thank you for being on here.
I love it. All right, so I got a couple things pulled up. Let me do this one right next to it. I got to remember how to share these. Remember, I was new at this, and now here I am trying this whole thing right now in front of the whole world like an idiot. One thing I want to do up close, because we've done it on the big screen, but I don't think.
Yes, it is, Melissa.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Yeah, you got it.
I'm not bad, dude. I don't get enough credit around here. I got to be honest. All right, I need more credit. And what I mean is, it's around 560. If you, Sorry. No, I don't smoke. That's the weird part. I have asthma though. All right, cool. So let's I don't even know what will fit in the backgrounds because I'm just gonna go for it though. You know what I mean? Like
why
I don't.
not?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. I might even have something in the background right now, but I don't even know if it's ours. Oh, it is ours from your show the other night. Oh, did we put that up? Oh, we did put that on the big screen. That looked pretty good actually. All right, cool. So check it out, man. We're gonna go into. So what I like to do is go into where we can share the screen. I don't have a double screen. Cool. They drive me nuts. But I like to go in. We can enlarge things and zoom in and zoom out, and we can look at the picture up close. And then I'll give you a couple of examples. Over here is a green wall. I'm in. It's a basement, but the podcast is absolutely kick-ass. It's all pallet framed walls. So I took all the pallet boards off of the pallets, and then I screwed them to the walls. And it looks awesome and rustic and, Bigfoot-like. I got a Bigfoot studio. You know what I mean? Hey, that's right, Jim. That's right. I got Bigfoot over here. That's right. See? I fill you full of lead. That's right. Not really. Not really. That was a just for entertainment value only. How's that? Did I do good?
Oh, you always do good. And by the way, Dennis O'Donnell is in the house. Can you hear me?
Where is he?
Scroll down.
No, I can't.
He's on X.
Oh, he's on X.
He's on X.
Denny, I need a full report. We need to inspect.
And by the way, Hooking Good Creations, Rich, she crochets and makes things with her hook.
Oh, she's not a pirate.
That's cool. Hey.
There, mighty. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Banter Richie B podcast family. We are. That's what we like here. Really, people don't realize that. They think we just say that shit.
Right.
Oh, you know what I got here? Ooh, you know what I got? I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do the like. We're gonna play the likes with the knock. That's
curious. It ain't food.
I'm Italian. Yeah, Carlozzi was excited too. She's Italian. Don't let her fool you. Yeah. I was like, hook and rhymes with cooking. That's right, Jim. Let's see. What do I got here? That's a screen record. That's a live highlight. Oh, I think it's in one of your shows, ain't it? I think it is.
Probably.
Yeah, I have it labeled in there. I think too many likes or something.
Did you find?
Oh, I love it. Yes, I found everything I'm looking for. Video for Wojo Show 3. Why do I have it in there like that? That's so stupid. Why are you so stupid? I'll find it. It's all right. We'll get to it. That's Jean. Oh, that's her promo there. Right? Nothing there. Right? And then nothing there. We have that audio recording that Brian Terrell presented as a video with a howl.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's your favorite.
Dude, that was like, it just went through. It just went through our bodies. We're like, what the hell was that?
So he's like throwing things at it.
So a little scenario. We're in the woods right now, and these are staring back at us.
Yep.
Why is that pause? Oh, there it goes. Look at those things blazing, dude.
So he's like
If you get your earpods on, guys, you can actually hear them throwing things at us.
Yeah. So if you get your headphones on, treat our show like a live investigation. This is what we love to do. We have a lot of great guests coming. Don't get me wrong. We got Daryl Denton coming on the 7th.
Right there, just threw something.
Yep.
he's like throwing things at it.
Yeah. I like the different colors in the eyes. You know?
Yeah.
Do we have a still of this, by the way? I don't remember getting a still of this. If you go into your videos and get a still shot of that screenshot when it's at its
Yeah.
closest, send it to me so I can kind of see what's behind those eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you don't know, so in our research area, we get this a lot at night. We have evidence that is just mind-blowing. Too mind-blowing for that other platform to hang around. Yes, sir. I think it would be dangerous to be on Sam's bad side. Yes, yeah, imagine it would. I saw a possum.
BMO.
I saw a possum today on a video that didn't fare well.
Mm-hmm.
Is one. Yeah, isn't that cool how they move as one, right? So, but a lot of that is his phone moving too. But yeah, when they're still, it moves.
Throwing things at it.
Because you're zooming in, right? Well, full transparency. That's you zooming in. That's not that something running at us, right?
No. That's just me zooming it in.
Right. I just wanted you to say it. That's all.
Yeah.
So yeah. So right when it gets at its closest, if you could, Wojo, get that right there screenshotted, and I'll try to lighten it up. Yeah, those are stationary. Those are evenly spaced. I would be surprised if we didn't get a big fat bulbous head behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or a bucket head.
Bucket head. We'll get a bucket head. Oh, can I enlarge this? Oh yeah, let's go in. Let's go in, everybody. Oh, let's go. I'm almost at 150 though. There we go.
He's like throwing things
As
at
big as I can make it. I was excited for nothing. Look at that thing, dude. So imagine you're standing in the woods. So we have these episodes that we do. It's like a series. It's called Daytime, Dusk, and Darkness, and it's self-explanatory. We get there later in the afternoon, and we investigate during the day. We check out the stuff we need to check out.
He's like throwing things at
And then dusk comes, and as you know, everything's active around dusk. And then darkness, well, that's when you get these guys on a regular basis. And everybody on the live knows and watches this all the time. We've been blown away by it. It is built up, and the beautiful part about it is everybody on the side that comes in all the time, regulars, D-Hoot, Sam, Kurt, Denny, you know what I mean? So Andy's just on and on and on. They know the whole story. They've watched this evolve as we've researched respectfully with offerings and things like that. A gift and chair, tobacco back to Mother Earth, respectful with the trees, you know, that type of research. You know, we're not going in there guns a-blazing, can't wait to bring out a body for science type shit. We are not those people. And if you're new here on X, just so you know, we don't totally believe that we believe in flesh and blood, but we also believe in a lot of abilities and capabilities on a higher frequency, on a higher level than humans and most type creatures. So you can leave it at that and watch more. And you'll see all the live videos coming out on X. You can be there with us on X with your headphones on. Get yourself a big fat 65-inch screen TV. Put your feet up. It's not edited. I don't edit nothing. It comes right back on and stays on X the way it was uploaded. I don't do nothing. Sometimes it's grainy. Sometimes it's shitty. Sometimes they get kicked off the internet. Sorry, I don't care. It's not, to me, real evidence if you're editing things, right? Now, some pictures, like I said, I go into my phone and I'll lighten it or I'll add a color to it to try to bring out some details. But that's about it. I'm not an editor. I'm just learning to make thumbnails. Actually, I've made my 5th one tonight for JJ Messenger's show for Tuesday.
You know what, Rich? Just real quick. Hey, Moon and Noon, great to see you on here. Thank you. And Tiffany Peacock, great to see you on here. I just zoomed in. I can zoom in through my phone on this.
Yeah.
And what's kind of cool is looking above the lights, and it kind of like flickers a little bit. I wonder if those are like eyelashes.
Well, now we've seen this before, though. We've seen that. Oh, don't do that. We've seen that reflection before. It reflects. The lights reflect off of whatever's there, whether it is eyelashes, eyelid, hair hanging down. We have pictures of hair with like beads and wraps in it. The stuff that we have. Like people could come in and try shitting on it all they want. But the most amazing thing, like I said, it was all caught live on that other platform, which I'm working on extracting them all out. Trust me. Because we don't want to leave our stuff over there because I don't trust them. But, all this stuff is live. We all watch this. Yeah, we take screenshots, and then we'll lighten them and stuff. But everybody there remembers being there on that investigation when this thing walks up to us, kind of, and we walk up to it, and we're recording it. They remember that. Well, there's D-Hoot. I remember the first time we saw lights. It was quite a while back. I think we saw some way back around the High Line, back when you were near the solar, that area. But let's not give details. They were accompanied by a mist. Yes, there was different things like that.
Christina's got a question, Rich. What is your thought about Bigfoot portal theory?
I think I kind of just answered that not too long ago. What's up, Moon at Noon? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Coley UFO's in the house.
Hey, Coley.
Coley.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. One thing I noticed about Coley, she has a same time show as Sam at Friday nights at 9, by the way. Did you notice that?
Throwing things at it.
Same time on Tuesdays, too.
Oh, my God. What is going on?
I know. I'll have to talk to that girl.
Yeah, we got to talk to that Coley girl.
Yeah, that blue-eyed bandit.
Yeah, blue-eyed bandit. So, yeah, again, we believe that we believe in portals. Hello, Susan. Susan Ahern, the happy medium.
Like throwing things at it.
Hey, Susan. Hey, Hearn.
Hey, Hearn. We believe in the portal theory. We believe we have one on a picture.
Yeah.
I could show that. I mean, if everybody wanted, a lot of people have seen this stuff, so that's why I was digging in the archives. So, but I guess a lot of people haven't, right? So, did you get a screenshot while you're on your phone, Woj?
Throwing things at it.
It won't allow me to do it.
Oh, okay, because you.
Sorry, I'll find it.
Yeah.
I'll find it.
Yeah, no big deal. You want me to
Rich? That's one of the rarest photo videos that we have, because I just see it, just a dot, like a light from a distance, and when to zoom up to see two looks like eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we saw something like that, but it was white, and it was on our game camera. Remember?
Yeah, we saw two of them moving around. Yeah. This says, that might be when I downloaded it, uploaded it, or whatever. So you want to look before December 16th in your phone, if that helps. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Probably around there at some point, because usually you send it to me right after. So it's probably the 15th, I'm guessing.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to mark that down.
I got to see what day the 15th was, and I'll know. My phone's back. My phone's back to not charging.
Oh.
It says the 15th is a Monday. I don't see us being out on a Monday at night.
I think we were doing Tuesdays too. Well, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, but I think it might have been Sunday the 14th. That might make more sense. So yeah, if you're new here, the stuff looks wild, but if you watch it on the live, it makes sense to you. It gives you context. Context is everything when you're dealing with this stuff. Richie and Wojo, do you think they are waiting for you out there tonight?
It's possible. I mean,
anything's possible, but I think they know we're not there.
Oh yeah.
It's just too weird because, and I sound like a loon when I say something like that, but we weren't out there for 3 weeks because of the weather just recently. And we had one of the most prolific light shows ever. I mean, the second prolific light show ever.
Yeah.
I think the first one was when Andy was there, when it was just falling out of the sky and there were wisps and fairies. And dude, it was like I was tripping balls in 1987. But this one was a close second. Monday was the holiday, I think, Denny says. That's, see, Denny O? All right.
Wait a minute.
No,
holiday.
no.
The only holiday in December.
Oh, it's Christmas. No, I thought he meant, the one he came out on.
Yeah.
But he's right. It could have been the 14th. It doesn't mean he's wrong. He just got the month wrong.
No, yeah. Don't.
Yeah.
Denny's been out there with us. He knows. Crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff. So here's something. I'm going to do a little share screen, and then we'll show you the monster, the green monster, and then we'll get out of here. So Sam can do her thing. So this particular picture, and I'm going to get back over to you and share. Hang on. This particular picture, it was me, Martin, Andy, and you, I believe. I don't know if Denny was there that night. I always get that wrong, I think. And we were out by the Farley, and that's when we heard the noise across the road. We moved out to the intersection. Martin thought he saw that black shadow like walk across. He thought it was one of us. No, those
Oh, my
lights.
brother Matt.
Oh,
Matt and
Matt.
Lisa were there.
And
It was Matt, Lisa, and Andy that were with me. I had 4 of those guys.
yeah, but there was the one Martin was there, I thought. So, anyways, let me finish it. And then
No, Martin was with you, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just had to be there to know what I'm talking about. Things have been progressively happening. And that's what I mean. It builds up. This is a story. This isn't a one-time, two-time event, folks. This is a story. This is a journey. This is a spiritual journey. This isn't just researching Bigfoot anymore. This is so many other things that come with it. So many messages. We use ovuluses when we're out there to get word messaging. We do structures and things like it's a whole thing. You got to watch. It's just not.
Oh, Darren. Darren was the other one. Yes, I
Okay.
knew there was somebody else.
Yeah, we had a good crew that night, but we heard breaking in the woods, basically movement, crunching. Wojo gets out his fleur and he aims towards this wood. Just so happens between 2 trees, blah, blah, blah. Well, this is what we get on the fleur, and I'll bring it up to share. Hopefully it lets me. Oh, it did. Okay. All right. So we'll share that. You can see that okay? No?
Yep.
Oh,
You see
okay.
it?
Do you see my cursor moving?
Yep.
See this? When I do it this style, it allows me to stay on the screen, which is cool. So in between the 2 trees where we heard the movement. Now, here we go. Not one piece of evidence, 2 pieces of evidence. You hear the movement, you aim the fleur, you get a figure. Well, we didn't just get a figure, we got these dotted lights. Now, if anybody out there has seen this stuff, let me know. You get these dotted lights. Well, as it comes together, it's starting to look like something's kind of hunched over, standing there. But there's something else up in the tree area. You can see the dotted lights up there, right? Up in this area. So if we go and take this and we zoom in, it's going to get a little pixelated, a little funky, right? But look, you can start seeing this little head kind of forming, right? Maybe, I don't know, call it a head. To me, it looks like a half-cooked hot dog with Christmas lights. But it's hunched over, and then we can move it over here, and now we can look at this here. We don't know what this was. Now, you can't see this with the naked eye. We didn't see lights in the woods. And trust me, my eye was naked. That's so cool. Never saw that before. Oh, we have so many things, Susan Ahern. So many things. If you know any producers out there, give us a call. Send them our way.
Yeah, award-winning.
Yeah.
Award-winning.
That was a good delivery. I enjoyed it. We have so many things. So we heard this, and we aimed the fleur over there. This phone is doing this thing. And lo and behold, something was there. So it did, and a lot of people saw this live. So Wojo will hold up his camera or his fleur, and I'll come over his shoulder with the live so everybody can see what we're seeing. So everybody's seeing these lights in the woods live with us. And this might have been the first inkling of lights, I think, actually. You know what I mean? It was building up, let's put it that way, right? So it's pretty wild. So let me zoom out again so you can get a good feel of where we're standing. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I apologize for in a twig snap. Yeah, the twig snap, right. Yeah, we can hear it. So see where the cursor is now, right? So say there's a road that goes like this, it bends a little bit around this way, right? So we come down this long road and then it bends. Well, where we're at is a nut. What happened? What was that?
I just got kicked out.
And then you came back in on your own?
It just glitched on me.
Oh, wow, that was weird. Lavone says, I went to my area and found flat boot prints. Walk exactly where I have walked. That's interesting, isn't it, Wojo? Stop. No return steps and not a tree near the prints. I asked if anyone was near, and I heard a faint whoo. Yeah, who, me?
Real quick, Lavon, taking this picture, right? Something was behind us. We could hear movement behind us, and something was throwing stuff at us. So I would turn around with the flare. And this guy or whatever in this picture was throwing stuff at us. So there's something like in there that's like, physically throwing things at us. So just to have you know.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you're going to see now, this is the extent of what I do on my phone with these things. This is what I do. So I'll darken it up. And you can see with all the brightness gone, you still have self-illuminating some kind of lights. So there's energy on this being that is casting. And it's cast. It was like Christmas lights, we kept calling it, And then and then I'll go to exposure and, it gets pixelated and blah, blah, blah. And, this is the different things I do. So you know exactly what I'm doing. This is me editing. So really, really cool, right? So that was a really cool one. And then over here, I think I already have it up and ready to go. I do.
Thank you.
That's not sharing though, right? Hang on. I thought I could go and share. Oh, I have to be in here. Nope. All right. So hang on. I have to stop sharing, then come back. So that's that one. Now you have this one. If I can get the cursor to move. Thank you. Jesus. Window. Come to my window. So this is another phase of it, right? With less lights. Maybe it's starting to form more. I don't know if these are feet down here with legs. A little funny face or something. I don't know. Like an arm here, right? So this is the same type of picture. Well, this is the same picture, same being. Let me see if I can go in. I don't think I got. Yeah, see the light at the top still? You see that? So this one's just way zoomed, right? So mind you, now we're looking at this thing. It's standing upright. Now we know. Okay, Elder. Now we know something is upright. I think we estimated like 7 or 8 feet, knowing where the branches were. Remember?
Yeah, because I was on a hill.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and there was a little drop down where they were. Remember, we went in there like next day or the next investigation.
Yep.
No, we don't. But we have it because someone always says, "You got the flare?"
Yeah. Who says that?
I can't remember, dude. oh yeah, that might be it. So then, this is what I like to do on the shows too. I'll sit here and I like to zoom in or brighten things up and see if we can see if you can pull out any other features, right? All the darkness down. You don't have the Christmas lights, but you still have an ominous figure in the darkness. So something's giving off energy. We know that, right? Mm-hmm. Right. And then there's this. I swear, it's so weird. It looks like a face down here. Right. So again, this is live on YouTube and we're all watching this going, what in the hell is that thing? So then you can take the shadows out like this, take them out, put them back in, take them out, put them back in. So things like that. So you can also go, I think it's, where is it? Is right here. So you can take these things. Here you go. Right. So you can take all these different settings, backgrounds, basically, right? Knock the color out of it, make it black and white, right? And you can still try to see, try to get a shape or whatever, if is it something I'm going to tell you, if there wasn't a story of crunching in the woods and I was being on live and I was having a flare, I wouldn't even show this. But because of that combination, it's evidence of something moving, standing up, that we know. So those are all the different ways that you can see it, So, that's the type of stuff we do. That's the type of like research we like to do, right? Go out there, bring it back home, and then show it to you guys in a very, it's a mama with a baby. Now, you know what? That's not a bad theory right there, girl. I'm not even gonna debate that. Now, here's the other one we haven't done, but I want to do while Wojo is here. I almost did it on one of my side shows that time, and I didn't. So, but we have a gifting chair out there that we found in the woods. It's metal. It's an old office chair with a cushion. And we have been gifting on that chair going on 2 years. It's been awesome. That's where we got the recordings from. That's where we have a lot of activity, messaging, things like that from. If anything, on YouTube, you watch an episode called The Journey of the Gifting Chair. If you watch that episode, The Journey of the Gifting Chair on the podcast, all the evidence gets presented. The story is told about the gift and chair. It's an amazing place. It's just we've been gifted many times in many different ways. It's awesome. So I don't know why. Remember that, Woj?
Yeah.
So this is one of the things we gift is peanut butter. We don't care about, no offense, but no opinions or anything. We do what we do in our area, and it works. And they don't beat us up because we're bringing them peanut butter. It's not near our home, so they're not gonna, hang out because we brought them peanut butter. So keep that all to yourself. We've done this for a while now. Always open for suggestions. Always open for naysayers or doubters in a respectful manner. If you're a skeptic, please come forward. Please talk about it. Please get it out of your system. We will discuss things with you in a respectful manner. If you're going to call us idiots and stupid and all that shit, then you just get banned, gone, see you later. We never have to deal with you again. I'd rather not go that route. I'd rather have a bunch of great people on the side that I can have conversation with. My story started over a decade ago in my backyard. I had a bipedal creature walking around my backyard out in the woods. Daytime, maybe it was something else. But then it did it at nighttime, and then it snapped the tree. And again, the whole story's there. And as we get going on X, you guys are going to start hearing that story. So you're going to know exactly where this all started from. I didn't just conjure this up one day and think that I was going to get rich and famous because I'm fucking broke and nobody knows me. So that's the fact. So that's where I'm at. Why is my nose running like that? So here we go. Let's zoom in now, Woj. Look at.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you can see digits.
Yep.
Is that the? Yeah, that, I think. Was that the second time or the third time I started? Did I apply anything on there, or we just found them like that?
I'm not sure. I got another picture here that might answer that. But look at, you see all the different swipes. Look at, I always consider this like hair swipes. See it like a hair drag on the peanut butter jar. So these are closed. These are closed. They get unscrewed and they get cleaned out. Speaking of that, that's probably after you did it because it got cleaned out.
Yeah, I can see like up to like maybe like 4.
Something here, something here. This one here, look at that sideways. That right there looks exactly like the wrapper. See it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you something before we go. What we do, the other thing that we leave at the gift and chair is cakes called zingers. It's the closest thing we could get to raspberry-filled Krispy Kreme donuts around here. So they found that they worked. So the zinger wrap, TKB, the zinger wrappers get opened. They get torn. There's no chew marks, no claw marks, no little teeth marks, nothing. It's like you or I would open the zingers, rip it open. Well, this one time, when they opened it, they left smudge marks of fingerprints from the white, from the ingredient area is white, up to the blue area. They left white fingerprints. And I'm going to show you these fingerprints in a minute. And a lot of my regulars have seen this before, and I don't mean to bore them, but I'm trying to represent a little bit to the X community and other people that are new here that haven't seen that. And it's always a great topic and a great conversation. Let's be real, right? So let's see. I'm looking all over this thing. I'm like using this to research right now.
That's a cool tool.
Well, yeah, you can exactly. You can never research enough, folks. So let's brighten things up. Let's darken things. Right? Let's try some exposure. Can you see anything extra? If you see anything extra. See, again, I'm in this area here. You see that? Right here?
Oh, yeah. I see. It
looks like ridge.
Digits right there. Ridges.
Yeah, it looks like fingerprints. And why are they so unique again? Look at them. They go sideways. Yep. They don't go swirly like our fingers. So, trying to highlight, pull some out that way, dim some down. Oh, there you go. They come out really good right there. Right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right there. You can see the ridges right there. That's pretty awesome. When you put everything together, Ben's 90s, X's, Prince, Scancast, Gift and Chair, Bones, Acorns, Vocals, Tree Knocks, Asterisks, Lights, and the list goes on. 100%. Yeah, exactly, Mama. Yep, dermal ridges, right. There you go. There you go. You guys got it. You guys got it. That's what we do here. We get everybody involved, man. This is your investigation, too. This is an absolute interactive podcast. We want you to have your headphones in. We want you to show, have it on a big screen. Big screen. If you see something, we don't say it, man. Same with when we go out lives. Again, new ex-listeners or new listeners in general. When we're in the woods, we want you to have headphones on, preferably these bad boys because they're noise canceling. I have a lot of kids, trust me. They're noise canceling, okay? They're crisp. Get yourself something really, really good because I do have an Omni microphone and stuff like that, and we are working on getting a better phone for me, all that stuff. And again, that's the donation. That helps that stuff, right? So when we're out there, we want you listening. If we hear something and you hear it too, it's okay if we don't have the same conclusion. It's all right. It's okay. So be a part of the investigation. It's interactive. I am a researcher like you are a researcher. You're just looking through my phone. We can do screenshots if you see something interesting that you want to keep. We can, hey, I think I saw something, go back. Oh, look at that print. Be a part of it, man. And ask anybody that's been here for a long time. They'll tell you that is fact. That is a fact. We will do whatever we can to make sure you're part of it. With some things, remember, we're on tough terrain sometimes. You know what I mean? We're in and out of these thickets, getting thorns, getting ripped apart, stuff like that. Just be cognizant of that. And you'll find it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun, man. So anyways, that thing's cool.
Look at the top though. The top, it looks like smudging of the hair.
Well, same with up here.
No, higher.
No, up here.
Right, right. Yeah, that whole area right there.
Like that's as far as you could reach too. The hair kind of stops and doesn't go down.
It's like rubbing against the plastic. It's cool. Yeah. I'm looking for Genie.
So let me move it this way. So then we can go to the top here, right? It looks like something scratched it here. Sometimes the little guys do come in after the fact. But what's funny is we've left stuff out there in even the last two episodes that we had, and nothing's ever touched. Nothing's ever touched, man. In other words, another animal doesn't come over and eat the cookies that we leave or the zingers that we leave. If they don't come and get it, no other animals touch it. No raccoons, no possums, fisher cats, mice, nothing. It's like after the fact, they'll come in and scavenge it like they have permission. It is absolutely wild.
I wonder why, Rich.
I think they leave a scent. I think they leave us.
Well, I think, yes, that too. But what else? All those bushes. That's like right there.
What, for cleaning, you mean?
Well, not just cleaning, but just like that whole, where the gifting chair was in that picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
That whole area is filled with pepper bush.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
The pepper bush is all mint.
Yep.
It repels, little rodents.
Oh, repels the rodents is what your point is. Yes. Gotcha. I didn't know where you were going. That's all. So I kept picking up these jars, and I have them. I have a whole case full of them. Trust me. There's one specifically.
That's true, TKB. It's true.
There's one specifically spotless. They clean them like there's a dishwasher out there. So after we did this little test with Vagabond, we came back and we got a hair and we got fingerprints. And then the next time we came back, they adapted to what we did. They took the peanut butter jar and cleaned it like it came out of a dishwasher. Again, you could see that live on YouTube, me laughing my ass off at Wojo. And because it was a great idea, great theory. And we talked to other people. We have experts in, like wilderness experts, tree experts. We have people that we talk to. We don't just make things up and present them. We research every nook and cranny, angle, everything of these. And we have a Facebook Messenger Live Facebook Messenger group with a lot of people on the side right here. And I could throw something in about an investigation or a thought or a theory or an article. And next thing you know, it's a 3-hour critical thinking conversation. I mean, it's just awesome. So we're always researching. This is life, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, family first, but they know, and my family respects this. They know we're onto something. A lot of people know we're onto something. This is a zinger wrapper right here that when you pull it out, you could see how perfectly torn it is, and not perfectly like a straight line, perfectly like something didn't rip it with their mouth, or scratch it up, or like a mouse does, Um, so we know that they will adapt to whatever you're doing. So they knew that we put something on there, and this time they were going to be sure. So when that started, I always smell them, and I'm like, I can smell the breath. But then I went back. It was like when you chew on a piece of gum for a long time, or somebody you're talking to does, and you get that weird stale mint breath smell. Yeah, that's what I smelled. I kept smelling it, and then I said, I wonder if they're cleaning them with these little bush. I looked over, and there was this little bush coming up, and it had these leaves, and a section of like a dozen of the leaves or whatever little twigs were broken off. They were fresh. That's what got my attention. I looked down, and I could see the tips of them without the leaves. They were shiny, like like wood, fresh wood. But they're real small, so you can just snap them off like a flower. And we started researching the leaf. Well, the leaf turns out to be part of a peppermint bush. And lo and behold, they smell like I made the comment long before we found that leaf. It smells like peppermint and breath, or like someone chewing gum and breath. You know what I mean? Like I kept saying
It's
something
like
like
that menthol
that.
smell.
Yeah, it's like menthol. Yeah, that's it. And
that's what we kept saying. Yeah, that was bizarre.
And then lo and behold, we find something called a peppermint bush. Oh, thank you, LeVon. It means a lot coming from the fellow researchers, right? I love all my fellow researchers out there. They say, "Get the hell off my peanut butter." Yeah, they do that. Yep. So this is the type of research that we're doing. So we're not just leaving stuff out there to feed somebody. You know what I mean? Jana being left was baffling. Yeah. You had that too, but don't say too much, because we're going to talk to you on Tuesday, my man. Yeah. We're going to interview you on Tuesday, and you're going to get all your true self, my brother. You need yourself something that you can just get out there and cleanse your soul, my man. You know what I mean? That's what we're here for, bro.
Yeah,
we're here to help each other. We're not gatekeepers. We don't lie. We don't bullshit. We don't make stuff. We go out and get stuff, and then we show it to you. That's what we do. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody out there in the world that's out in the woods as much as us. Right now, we're snow locked, but generally come before spring, but as soon as the snow melts. But we're going to be out there at least on average twice a week. It's all the time, and you will see that. If you're new on X and you're watching this, just give us a chance, man. Just hang around. Just hang with us. If it's something that's not for you after you see what's going down, I respect that. But I'm telling you right now, all you have to do is be curious. That's all you got to do. You don't even have. I'm not here to make nobody believe. I'm here to present evidence, and you make up your own mind. So, let's see. So, why do you think they weren't at the chair with the cookies in the? I think it was weather. That was my guess, right, Woj?
I don't know. I just feel. I mean, my personal feeling. I mean, they just don't need to eat all the time. I mean, at the gifting chair. I mean, I just think that. I don't know. I mean,
well, for me, if I could, just to jump in real quick, because I think it's terrain. I think they're close by. I think they're over my property area. That other street that we went down. If you think of those areas compared to this area, like where that chair is right now, if we moved it and brought it up towards the university, it probably would have been hit. I think with all that's going on down there, the depth of the snow, the water right there, there's one way in, one way out. Completely obvious that somebody would be in there. Completely, there's no way of hiding it. Matter of fact, when we went back that other time, there were prints all over the place. Remember, I was freaking out. And yeah, so I think it's a terrain thing. I think that they're obviously smart. And they're like, if we go down in that little gully there to get that chair, they're going to know everything about us real quick.
Exactly.
Think about it, because we go
That's
in there and we leave shit everywhere. You know what I mean? Like it's a little tight area. You know,
Yep.
and if they didn't come back, we are just going to slide it up to the top of the hill and then put it back when the weather's good. Maybe we can help them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just my theory on that. I don't know how you feel about it, but
No, I agree. I just feel like because the snow's so deep, and
so bad.
and again, it's just they just don't want to reveal too much. I mean, then again, hey, that's it. That's their land. They're a lot smarter than us, and all I can say is it's kind of like playing chess, except for the masters, and they have patterns. My theory is there's patterns and
patterns.
Trying to crack it's patterns, but it's not easy to crack that code. Crack that code. You might catch them once in a while. That's like when we had a pack of dogs barking crazy, sound like a pack of coyotes, and I had to go to the gifting chair and reset the gifting chair with some gifts. But Richie went ahead. He goes, "I'm going to go up there right now. I got to see what's going on," and then it was just dead silent. And I was with my brother, and I can hear movement to my right. I go, "Do you hear that?" He goes, "Yeah, something's walking in there. You can hear the snaps." But Richie's up there, and I'm looking at my phone because I'm on the live now watching him to know where he is. Because we did it quick, went up there. All of a sudden, there's Richie on the run. To your right. I'm like looking, I go, "What?" He says, "To the right." I don't see anything. You guys not see that? I mean, like he was like panting. He was just like, blown away.
Yep.
I go, "What did you see?" And he was panting, and then he just, he spotted a spot, some movement, and then you tell him the rest, Rich.
I was live on YouTube, and some people could probably tell you too, the way I was freaked out. That what I did was I'm doing two things at once. So what I did was I was walking and talking to the audience, and they were up in the distance, and I kept doing this with the phone, but I wasn't following the phone. Sometimes I'll scan it around without turning my head, like I'm going to fool them. Excuse me. Love your on-air light. Oh, why, thank you. I love light. Light is a beautiful thing. It helps the soul.
That's right.
You should come on here with us sometime, Christine, and be a guest and hang out with us. We're a lot of fun. Agree that they don't want to leave too many traces. Yeah, that's what I feel, and they know that, and that's my first instinct. But anyway, so as I was doing that, the one time I followed my phone with my head, I watched, and all the people always talk about how quick they are, right? And I'm just going to say what I felt it was. And I felt it was a Bigfoot. And the shape that I saw was like a Bigfoot. But it was between two trees. It was about, I don't know, football field and a half or whatever. And or just beyond the football field, something like that. And I watched something go between two trees. The trees, I don't know, they could have been, I'm just going to, again, I'm far away, so to give you an exact, I'd just be bullshitting you. But I'm going to guesstimate between, say, 10 and 20 feet apart from each other. And I watched this black figure, like a shadow person. It was black, and it had shoulder like this. I saw that, and I remember seeing like when skinnier hair, and then it had like a shape to it, like almost conical, but not long enough for me to look at it to where I was like, oh, that's a conical head. But you could see it went up. You know what I mean? It wasn't out. That's all I can put it as. But it was like this. And it went between these two trees, and like it was sliding on ice. Never seen like it. It was like, shoo. And it wasn't steps. It wasn't like doom, doom. It was right across. That was it. And then I couldn't see it. I'm like, where'd it go? And I know there's some thick areas over there, but not that thick. That's why I'm like, where'd he go? Like, you should be seeing him. He's right there. That's why I wanted you to go to your right. Because I felt if you just turned down the road, you would have saw him. Because he had to go somewhere. And I'm on that live, and I'm sure D-Hoo was on that live with me, and a few other regulars. I was fired up. I was like, dude. I'm telling you, it was like this. I kept trying to show him, like, I saw the motion of the shoulder come up. That I knew was a shoulder, 100%, bro. 100%. And it slid like it was on ice. Whee! You know what I mean? They're smooth operators, aren't they? How y'all doing tonight? Mr. Mike Nation's in the house. Get over and check out Mike Nation, man. He's got some cool stuff on his YouTube. And he's a good dude. And he was a guest not too long ago on the Home of the Boom podcast with your host, Mr. Wojo. And we had ourselves an absolute great night. Did we not?
Yeah, Mike's he was a fantastic guest. And I'll tell you, some of his pictures and videos was really, really cool. And I'll tell you,
it was so cool,
guest.
dude.
Great
so
dude.
Cool. And you know what? He's on, and I know it gets frustrating sometimes, Mike. I saw a couple of your posts, and you got to remember, man, everything in life goes on levels, bro. Goes on levels. Doesn't make anybody better than anybody else. It's just that they've had different experiences and maybe more experiences than others. You know what I mean? So, be patient, bro. The world will catch up. You're in a good place. You know that.
Yep, exactly.
Now you feel just like at home. Well, it is home. Damn right, man. This is home. I hear an echo when you're talking. Yes, that's what I keep saying.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's coming. I don't have nothing open. My phone's not on. I keep saying when I get close like this. See, I hear it every time. Maybe Gianni could help me with that. I couldn't hear one walk away. And at her size, just mind-blowing to say the least. You could hear my steps clearly. That's awesome. So, yeah, it was pretty wild, man. It was definitely invigorating, right? It was really cool. So let's do this because we got like 15 minutes left. And that, then there's a half hour to Sam's show. So I want to give everybody a little break. Make sure I don't want them to get podcast burnt, and miss the world's best podcaster, Sam, from Sam's Pretty Paranormal Podcast right here on the Banter Richie B Podcast Network. All right. Anybody ready for the weatherman?
Let's go. And to follow up on his story, I happened to watch. I was trying to find what he was looking at on his live, so I rewatched the live. But there was a point where I was watching on my big 65-inch TV, and as he was scanning, I was slowing it down, and then down the pathway, the noise that we heard to the right, you could see a big tree, and all you kept seeing is like it looked like a conical head. It's like half the body just exposed, like big shoulders. You can see the legs sticking out, but it just did that and did that. I couldn't believe it. And it's on the live. If you watch it carefully, you'll see it.
Of course, I messed up one thing, and that's my headset. Hang on. I had it so smooth, and then boom, dumbass, just like that. Instant dumbass. Like, shut up, you big dummy. Oh, my nose. What the hell? I was feeling better. All right. Sorry, guys.
D-Hoo, you have to make up a weatherman name for Richie.
All right, let me get you out of here. Well, not out of here, but smaller.
Yeah, go ahead.
So everybody can see. So if you're new here on the Banter Richie B Podcast Network, we are a little different, yes. All right, good. This sometimes is how we review evidence. So behind me is my basement wall. I'm leaning on it. We painted it green, and we made it into a green screen. But the cool thing is you can review evidence, right? Look at this is that wrapper I was telling you about, right? So we get to review evidence in a whole different way, right? So this is the Zinger wrapper. This is obviously the blue paint I was talking about. But they came out white, you see? And when you first look at it, well, you're like, where the hell did that white come from? You know what I mean? So, let's see. Excuse me, guys. So, but look at it. This is what we were talking about. Now, we were on a show with the owners of Dark Realm TV. With the owners of Dark Realm TV. With the owners of Dark Realm TV.
We can hear you.
Where Phil lives! Jesus!
Oh, shit. My bad. Dang it. Ah, where Pierre lives. Sorry, boys.
That's all right. Anyways, well, they're all law enforcement, and one in particular, I knew there was a couple of them, but he was actually in the fingerprint division. He researchers. Yeah, you get in trouble. They look at your fingerprint. Blah blah blah. They match them. This is the guy they went to. Well, here he is looking at this. So we go, hey, what's so unique about that? And right away he goes, they run sideways, right? They don't. Those are not swirly fingerprints like ours. What do you thumb? Swirly, not swirly, right? So with this capability that we have here to research, not just zooming in, you could see that they go sideways. So I was curious when upon further review, I wanted to know kind of where that white came from because it doesn't make any sense. So I looked further in. I'm looking further and further into the packaging, and look at that. This is the ingredients label right here. Right? At first, I'm just seeing this, and then I kind of pick it up because I'm looking for something to pick it up with. You could see the oils probably from his fingers. Don't talk to me about DNA. DNA is very expensive, and you never know who you're giving it to, and you never know if you're going to get it back. So shh with the DNA thing. It's not going to happen. And then when they do it, it'll come back to you. You know what it's going to say? Unknown. So, all right, we're done with that. Welcome all you ex-citizens. Get that out of the way first show. So here you go. Look at he smudges it right here pretty hard. And he drags it up here, right up into the blue. And gave us a gift, man. See, I was always talking about, everybody gets confused when I talk about this. See these lines here? The clear lines going the other way? Over here too, see it? You see that? It's clear, there's nothing there. Is that little crunchy line there that we have in our finger? See it? Or is that here, dragging through the print? Right? Pretty cool, right, guys? Look at down here, you can actually see, you can see the ridges getting all smudged, right? But you still see ridges in there. You see it? Then you come up here and you see some ridges. Then you see some more smudging up here. You can almost make out with how they were dealing with this thing. Look at this. So now we know, which we've always known we've known for a long time. Let's put it that way. This ain't a raccoon. Raccoons don't tear open packages nice and neatly, as you can see. Where is it? It's over here, actually. Right here. You can see this line of the wrapper coming down, right? That's torn out perfectly. That's not chewed on by a mouse or rodents or anything. That is torn open like you or I would tear them open. So, I think I had one. I don't know if this one has it. Yeah, that one's back to that one.
Yeah, but all right. So the more I look at those lines, I mean, it's like
the clear lines. Yeah, so this one zoomed in a little bit more. I'm talking about these lines. Yeah, the clear lines. Yeah. So that's what I was trying to say, and nobody was listening to me before. You guys are so caught up in the dermal ridges, you didn't want to hear what an idiot had to say. So, if those are the crunchy lines that we have in our thumbs or fingers, right? Right. Well, theirs would be different because you have a pretty good-sized creature, we believe, right? A being. Or contaminated, always. Yes, Gianni, it's ridiculous, so it's not even worth it. I'd rather keep my stuff, and when I'm dead, they can have it for research. So anyways, this line here, and this line here. So now imagine, right, what I'm saying is the prints are going this way, right? So we got these prints going this way, but the lines are going as if, let's see the angle of the finger, right? Wojo, can you do it? Would the finger be at like an angle? That could still be. That could be
It's
what
possible.
that is. Well, yeah, because
yeah, I mean, or yeah, I mean, it's tough to say. I mean, it's who knows. I mean, we don't. Their hands could be different because they're heavily calloused. That's what when Ernie had his encounter, and when it flipped its hands over, he just said there's no lifelines. Or Rich, they could be scars.
yeah, but they look too symmetrical.
Scars can make. Yeah,
It just looks too symmetrical. What's the spacing? Well, see, this one looks wider spacing than this one. And it almost looks like there's a third one forming right here.
Mm-hmm.
See it? Think of that. You do have a line going down your thumb. I'm talking crease lines, not lifelines. You're going to have a crease line. No matter what creature you are, you're going to have a crease line.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's like more towards the thumbs because it seems like there's more.
It seems like a thumb.
Thumbs.
This is the angle of the thumb I'm going with.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you seeing it?
Yep.
Isn't that cool? Now, guys, we just did research with you guys right here live. That just happened just now. Because I could never get anybody to discuss those stupid lines with me. It drive me nuts. But I think that's what it is, because I can almost put my finger on the TV screen that it's on right now. I can't really duplicate it up here for some weird reason. Let me see.
Yeah, BMO says it's the thumb. Yeah.
Hang on. I got to go backwards. So I could see it like that and still leaving the prints.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can't see. That's what I mean. You can't even see it now. But like this, let's say. Right? You got the little crease marks? Yeah, I think so. I think that's what that is. I think it's too symmetrical to be hair, scarring, callousing. I think that's too symmetrical. Now, it tells me that there's two different fingers. Like the top one could actually be an index, and these ones are further apart. Or is there a third one forming there too? Hang on. What? Right here. Because look at this guy. See how close they are? Those are pretty close. These are not. So it would be two different fingers. One finger maybe bigger than the other, so a thumb and an index, say, right? But either way, the bottom line is this. This is how we like to do research. With you. This is what we like to do. I think some people, we were on some show and they were like, it seems a bit ridiculous. Well, yeah, if you're a podcaster, sure. But what if you're a researcher? Wouldn't you want to have a tool like this to use? Right? It's not too much as far as I'm concerned. I'm at home sometimes and I put it up on the big screen just because it looks better on the TV that I'm looking at. It zooms it in big time. So, BMO, I tend to agree with you. There could be overlap. Yeah, there's a good point. Thank you for that, Christina. Yeah, there could be overlapping. You're right. And that might not be, therefore they wouldn't be symmetrical. And this could be an overlap here. These could be the ones that look a little wider like this one. And that could be an overlap. So great points. This is why we bring it to you. Christina just brought up a great point. BMO's going through it himself, right? Well, yeah, it was a mess. I mean, you saw the paint on the ingredients wrapper and the ingredients area. It was a mess. And yeah, there's a lot of smudging involved. But my point, I guess, is I just want to get to the point where I can distinctively say that these lines here are part of the body, right? Right? Of a feature that they might have, right? That's what I want. That's what I'm trying to get at. That, as a researcher, that's all I care about, you know. But either way, I think that's part of their fingers. So I think that's pretty cool, man. You know, I think this is one of my favorite pieces of evidence. Look over here. More lines. See them? More dermal ridges. See that? So, yeah. And then in here, it's all over the place. That could be a palm even. You know, it's all smudged up. Look at that. Over in here, right? Maybe we'll put this in the other feature we have some night and use it like a microscope and zoom in on each line and see what else we can see. You know what I mean? Because you could break this down forever. I think it's a great piece of evidence. I think it's a great tool that we've created to help other researchers. People can bring evidence if they're a guest on the show. They can bring it evidence like this. I can crop it and get it to fit my background because this was my background. My desk used to be here, and this was my background. But one day I said, I know what I can do, and I put it up behind me, and it was this particular rapper, actually, I think during that show. And I just fell in love with the whole theory of it. So we have two great ways of going over research visually for you guys on this show. One is the Green Monster, and the other is the share screen breakdown, zooming in and out of things, all we want, man. And that's what we love to do. It's evidence that we get in the woods where you guys are watching. Again, if you're a guest on the show, bring something cool, bring a structure, bring something you might want to show, and we'll put it up for you, man, and we'll break it down together. We'll even stay afterwards, and we can do some more research because it's never enough. So this is the last thing I'll show you. I showed it on the last show, but I love it. So yeah, there it is. So this is one of my favorites structures. I think it, excuse me, I'm sorry. It's climbed up in the top 4, right behind the asterisk, which is right behind the 40-foot X, which everything is behind the Dreamcatcher. So this here to me is not just a TP. To me, it's in 3D for them, and I think it has to do with something with this sun that's casting and hitting it. This side is all shadowed, shadow, but then you look over on the other half of it, and it's all sun. So, theory, yeah, everything's theory, but sometimes at some point in your research world, did he leave again? Yep. I can still hear you though. Oh, there you are. At some point in the research world, you actually get to use the word hypotheses. Hypotheses is an educated guess, right? Because you're out there doing the boots on the ground work, right? You're putting in the miles. You're learning things. You're learning behaviors, right? We don't ever think we're ever going to be able to sit with these guys like Jane Goodall sat with the mountain gorilla. This is probably not going to happen, but we can still research like her and honor her the way she researched with her kindness and care. We don't need a body scientifically. I got enough circumstantial evidence that I could convict anybody in this world, 100%. So now, like the recordings that we have, you learn behaviors from their recordings. You hear the stomach gurgle. You actually hear a fart. You can hear them sitting there for like 40 minutes and not even moving. Then you can hear them opening up the zinger wrappers. You can hear them talking to each other. You even hear an argument break out in the recordings. And everybody's going to hear those fairly soon because I'm starting to break them down now. The main part I want to say for my documentary with the great producer Susan Ahern and director Daniel Broom, coming at Amazon Prime or something like that, or someday it's coming out, but it's far away. We still got to do production and all that. But I only tell you that not to hype. I tell you that because that's where I want something as important as these historical recordings to be let out into the world. Because there's so many bad people out there and so many people will take these things and manipulate them and, call them this and call them that. These ones are pretty ironclad right now. Doing that would just solidify any abuse to those. And it would honor our friends more so. You know what I mean? Because when you take it and then put things out there, just willy-nilly to get famous and stuff, they can get offended. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure you do it with care and respect. And, that's what I find anyways. You might find something different. You might think I'm a fucking loon for saying that, but I don't really care because that's where my research has brought me. From a guy who had a bipedal creature in his backyard, who I once compared to the possibility of, Gigantopithecus, and then realizing it wasn't that, it could be an unknown, it could be a missing link. I went through all these processes, and now I'm at a first human on a higher frequency. So when I say human, pod human, I guess. But if it's the first human, and there is some theory of evolution mixed in with the Holy Spirit or whatever it is, then these would be them. So that's what I kind of feel through our research, which has evolved my thoughts and theories. So don't get stuck on one thing. Don't go listening, to everybody else. Sometimes you got to go out there and find it on your own. Right, Woj?
Right. So
that's that.
Well said, Rich. I mean, I totally agree. I mean, it's perfectly well said. But I got a treat for you before we go.
All right, let me sit down.
Yep, I got a treat for you guys.
Yeah.
Not just for Richie.
La 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 la. I got the microphone. I feel like a lounge singer with this thing back in the 50s. Well, that's right, baby. We're about to get down and crazy. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
La, 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 la. So over here on my camera, as you can see, I actually used an old TV bracket that swivels. I bolted it to the wall. I bolted the camera to it. And now I can just swing it around freely, really quickly. Sorry if I didn't do it. So that way you don't have to worry about me moving tripods and all this other shit, All right. Let me get the background off because everything's gray. Everything's gray today.
Everybody loves somebody sometimes.
Sometimes. Do we still have people here?
All right.
Sorry. All right. Let me shut my background off. I got to bring you up. Get my background shut off.
So before we go, Richie, you want to do some researching? Like right now?
Yeah. What?
All right. Put me on a bigger screen. I'm gonna need your guidance.
Oh boy. Hang on. Oh, you're sideways.
Sideways.
Yep. Go ahead.
All right, guys. So, Richie, we had this discussion on fingerprints and what have you. So, I just thought of something, and I do have a lot for where I work. I just got the big tape. These are usually tape boxes and whatever at my work. Mm-hmm. So I decided, let's try Richie's theory. And I believe in Richie's theory. So I did a follow-up. Can you guys see? Can you see that?
Oh! There's no, up, towards your face, or towards the right there. Stop. Yeah, you're talking about the little crease lines.
Yes. Thank you.
Yep. Brilliant. That's research, baby. Let's go.
Boom! That's what I'm talking about. That's how we do it.
Right here.
So as he's
right
talking,
now.
You know what? I don't like we don't like to sit back and let things fly by. So the only way to do it is you just have to be creative. So I just remember the tape that I have, a big piece of tape.
No, brilliant move.
So I smudged it. I smudged it with both thumbs.
Brilliant.
And so I'm like, holy shit, he's onto something. Yep. That is pretty cool.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. It took us this long. Finally, at last, I'm on to something. That's right, Jim. This just in. Shalabba, babba, ding dong. Back to you, Bob. Love it. Good work, my fellow researching brother. See that? That's how we do things around here. We research all the time. I try to tell you that. Research all the time. We can't help it. Yep. Let's get out of here. Sam's got a show to do. We're going to get in trouble.
Yep, we got to go.
All right, listen, man. Listen. What are we doing? Oh, yeah. So, hey, check it out, man. Follow me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and that other place. And welcome everybody over on X. We're going to have a good relationship together. Anybody that's negative or nasty out there, don't worry, you won't be around long. So go check out another channel because we have kick-ass moderators that won't tolerate. We are a respectful, peaceful researching group. We respect our fellow researchers. You could tell me that Bigfoot had 10 heads, and I'll have a discussion with you respectfully, okay? That's the way it is around here. If you can't get on board with that, please go to the next channel. But if you want to get into some boots on the ground, in-depth research about all the weird, crazy, cryptid stuff out in the world, and you have an open mind or you're at least curious, you are in the right place right here. Definitely. Bigfoot Banter, Richie B on X. So check us out there, baby. We will be live in the woods at some point because, we still have 3 feet of snow. But I always say at the end of my show, my son, baby Jack, I love you, baby Jack. I love you, mama. And I see you, Ella. Wojo's going to get us out of here because that's what he does.
Hey, thank you all for being on here. It's a pleasure. Nice meeting you all. And remember, we are home of the boom. Let's go.
Let's go. Everybody keep climbing. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you, everybody on the side, for being here. Get over there and check out Sam's show tonight. She kicks ass. She does, dude. She's going to kick ass every time, that girl.
Yep. You got to see her. See your community. We all come together.
Yep, absolutely.
Tubin, you're late again.
Tubin's always in the background, dude. That's all. He's napping on the couch with his phone on his ear. That's why he always loses it. Good night, Tubin. Good night, everybody. D-Hoop, you're staying with me, girl. Figure it out.